Battle of the budget mics. Samson C01U Pro versus FiFine's K669B. I'm Rick. Shut the heck up, you stinking roosters. For your sanity. This is the shack. Hey everybody, welcome. Hey, if you're new to the channel the first time stopping by, thank you so much for taking some of your time out to view. Always ask that you would consider subscribing, and if you do, ring ding 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 that bell down there so you are notified when these videos do come out. This video we're going to compare a couple of budget mics, and no, I am not a tech channel, so please don't be frightened away. As a creator, even though I don't do tech, I do wood projects and house improvements, I still have to get equipment to produce my videos. Because of what I do, sometimes I either have noise in the background, or if I'm outside I have wind, I have a need for a voiceover. I have a Corsair gaming headset with a mic. I thought that would be okay, but the mic sucks. It's okay if I'm yelling at somebody to move, dunk, move here, there, whatever for your online gaming, but for videos, the quality just isn't there. I decided to upgrade, and I was looking into a couple of different mics, checking out the reviews, and because I'm not techie, I don't know all the decibels, the graphs, and all this technical data, so I'm not going to give that to you. I base my review on the sound. What I like is what I like. If I like the sound, I like it. If I don't like it, then I don't like it. It's that simple. All the technical data in the world isn't going to convince me one way or the other. It's the sound I am aiming for. We're going to unbox them. I'm going to show you what's included in each one. The Samson is definitely much larger than the FiFine, so there is definitely a weight difference, but does size really matter? Get your mind out of the gutter. We're going to hook it up to the computer. I'm going to plug the USB cords in, let it install the drivers, then we're going to go through the setup like it says in directions. And I'm just going to do a quick 10-15 second video. I'm going to voice over that. You're going to hear what it sounds like with my headset. Then I'm just going to do it. You can hear the quality I get out of this. Isn't too bad. Then I'm going to do the voiceover with the FiFine K669B. And then the last one, actually two, I'm going to do a quick voiceover with the Samson. But I also have a, what do they call this again? The foam windscreen. Just in case I may use it outside, at least it won't, this will help the wind. And again, if I'm talking in it to do a voiceover, I'm not going to worry about it picking up the pee popping. And then that's going to be it. Get my final thoughts, and we're done. Very easy. Mainly, I want you to hear the difference between what I have now and what I'm going to have between one of these two. Check out here to a video I did on this alone, because I have a very special announcement for this one. I'm giving this one away in another video, not in this one. So if you want to check out how to get this, check that video up here. Let's get to the video. My headset is a Corsair. I have to use headset because my wife works at the desk on that side. So during the day, if I'm trying to edit some videos, this way I can hear without disturbing her. But this mic, I've done a couple of voiceovers and I don't like it at all. I made a decision to upgrade to a little bit better audio. First one we're going to open up, this is the FiFine. I guess that's how you call it, F-I-N-E, FiFine Technologies. This is a USB microphone. I think it was like $32 on Amazon. Basically what it looks like. I got the black one. Little tripod for it to set on. Looks like it's all metal body here. One thing the other one doesn't, and I like the volume control here, but I'll see how that works. And I was wondering if the mic might tip or something, so I'm not sure. We'll see how it is, if it feels stable or not. Actually, it feels pretty good. I'm thinking I'm going to have to hold it about like that. I don't know, we'll have to see how that works out, but now we're going to get into the Samson. This is a C01U Pro. Definitely much bigger box. There's something rattling around. So, oh, I didn't know it came with the headset. There's all my cords, USB, and this, I think it's the headset. So let's take the mic out. Thing's packed real good. Well, if I paid attention to read this, it says unscrew it from the bottom, so I didn't know it unscrewed. So we unscrew this. There it goes. Ah, there we go. Wow. That's massive. And there's another tripod for that one. Basically the same as that one. It actually looks the same. That gets screwed on there. Spiffy spiffy. Nice and snug. Still moves, so I can turn it. I guess if it's that way. Now this gets screwed on there. That one definitely is girthier. I think it'll sit like that, and that's pretty solid. I don't know how accurate this is going to be. If I'm going to put the cord on the side there and put this on my scale, see if I get somewhat of a reading. 8.4 ounces. Now the Samson is huge. Wow. That's 1 pound, 1.8 ounces. The next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to plug in the mic into my computer and follow directions on setting this up. I'm going to start with the FiFine. This is the model K669. Right down here, setting up device, USB PNP audio device. With the drivers loaded, it says to right click on the speaker. There's my speaker. Right click, click on sounds. The sounds display will come up. Now if we want to listen to it, because I said I don't hear playback, basically I go to the recording, I hit the USB, hit properties, hit listen to this device. Now I should be able to hear myself through there. Testing 1, 2. It works. I can hear myself, but it's a delay, so it sounds like I'm echoing in my head. It's really strange. Good, I turned the volume down on my headset and it sounds much, much better. Actually not bad. I'm impressed because it's a whole lot better than my microphone on my headset. Much, much better. And I don't hear the popping when I'm talking, like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickles. Peck a peck. You don't hear the popping. I would hear the popping on my headset because it's right here. And if I say something with a P, you'd hear the air gasping through my lips, whatever. You just heard the popping all the time. This I do not. Actually, for $30, I'm impressed with it. I like it so far. So I'm going to get the other one out and we're going to check it out. Quick little side note. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier until I go through the editing. Make sure the volume is all the way down when you plug in the device. I guess it may feedback short up, I don't know. It just says make sure you have that volume down. So the volume's down. I plugged it in. Now I'm going to unplug it and we're going to check out the Samson. So we're going to set the Samson up. So first off, on the bottom here, we got to plug in the USB cord. Just like that. I am putting it in the same position as I had the other one, and I will talk at the same distance. Going to plug in the USB from the Samson, and it should pop up. Hopefully put in the driver. But there it is. Ready to go. Well, I tell you right now, I don't like these headphones. They're not the most comfortable. I don't want to have to use these. I did the same thing up here. I went to the microphone and it says Samson C01U Pro Mic. Hit properties. I had to go to listen. Click listen to this device. I'm going to do a quick recording and then we're going to edit all this together and just you make your decision which one you think sounds the best. With my project chosen, my next step is to select my wood. Over to my reclaimed wood pile, I sift through till I find a piece to my liking. With my project chosen, my next step is to select my wood. Over to my reclaimed wood pile, I sift through till I find a piece to my liking. With my project chosen, my next step is to select my wood. Over to the reclaimed wood pile, I sift through till I find a piece of wood to my liking. With my project chosen, my next step is to select my wood. Over to my reclaimed wood pile, I sift through till I find a piece to my liking. With my project chosen, my next step is to select my wood. Over to my reclaimed wood pile, I sift through till I find a piece to my liking. Very easy, very simple. Told you it wouldn't take long. If you really didn't hear much, go back and play them over again. Maybe turn the volume up a little bit higher and just close your eyes and listen. You can definitely hear the difference. My headset mic sucks. This mic ain't bad, but you can hear a lot of background. If I'm outside, nothing but wind. It picks up cars, motorcycles, dogs, everything outside. But when I got to the FiFine, and again, not adjusting any level, straight out of the box, just plain without any manipulation in it, you could hear it. It was loud, nice and loud and crisp. Except I did hear a couple of pee-pops. For $30, this is a very viable solution if you're on a budget. I think it does very well. I'm actually very surprised. I had already bought this before I was contacted by FiFine and asked to review that. So that's why I'm giving this away. Look up here, check in the description below for the review I did just on this. I got all details if you want that. How you can go about getting and running to receive this, not in this video. But when I got into the Samson, I heard a few pee-pops on this. I turned the volume up. I barely had a hint of a pee-pop, but I had to really turn the volume up and listen closely. But once I put the windscreen on, only way I can subscribe it without going into technical stuff, because I don't know that, it just was very smooth. Very smooth. I can hear the peas, but I hear the popping. And I like that. So that's why I got that. But for the price, if I would have known prior, before I bought that, I probably wouldn't have, and I would have looked for a windscreen for this, a foam windscreen, and I think this would have been fine. Overall, I think it's a toss-up. You let your ears make the decision, whichever one you think sounds better for you. That's the one I would go for. That's why I'm doing this. I'm not techie, not the data. It's strictly by the sound, the quality of the sound, what it sounds like. If it sounds good, great. If it doesn't, great. Let your ears make that decision, not your pocket. So with that said, that's done. This is mine. That one I'm giving away. Check out my other video for that. We are done. Straightforward, very simple. Hope you didn't get scared off because I'm not a tech channel, but sometimes we non-tech channels give the better review because we're not getting in all that deep stuff. We're just giving a very straightforward review. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed. Take back your shack and melt it for your sanity and upgrade the quality of that audio. See you next video.